I'm working on quite a heavy duty centrifugal clutch that's come out of a brott lawnmower like that one there. It's come off the end of this shaft that drives the flail mower. Now first things first, one of the centrifugal pads has come out, so that's easy to screw that back on, I guess. But the bearing in it's fucked as well, so if I turn it over the other side, there's this dust cover here. There's 4 little screws holding it on. And the pads must be spring loaded. Yeah, you can see there's a spring inside in that. So they're spring loaded to pop out. These are probably asbestos as well. That's great. They're spring loaded to pop out. They're obviously not rubbing, so they're not the reason why it's not turning. So on the other side, before I took it off the shaft, there's a circlip here that goes around this, and a bigger circlip on this side. And what I think is in there is, I think this, if we're looking at it, is a bearing. So I'm going to have to try and press the pulley and the outside from the inside that has the brakes on it. So I'm going to see if I can get that apart. I've started just by whopping it with a hammer. Got a soft faced leather hammer. Just been whopping it. That is driving it out a bit. Ideally a bearing press would be better. See, that has moved down. I've got it up in the vise now, but it's just resting on top. So it's gone down. It's gone down by about whatever that's come up by, maybe a 1/4 inch. What I can do is remove one of these little pads, and then I'll get a bit of a better grip on it. A bit more surface area in the vise. I'm going to try and use the vise as a bearing press. So we are moving now. The timber's pressed up quite a bit. Okay, I think that's it, reached the limits on my... So that piece of timber pushing this side, and I've got the couple of bars on that side, so I'll try hammering it again maybe. I've got 2 pieces of bar, they're hinges off a gate holding the rim. Probably putting too much pressure on it and they may distort it, but what are you going to do? And I want to drive this piece this way. So I've got a socket pushing on it to the inside there. So I'm down on the floor. I've got a block of wood and a lump hammer. I'm just going to try drifting it out. Looks like it's moving. That's it. Just drive it out. That's it. 2 grooves for the circlips, and that's the bearing that is stuck. The new bearing has arrived for the centrifugal clutch off the brott. It's just a big standard sized imperial bearing. Gotta press it in here and over this one and rebuild it. So I want a little bit of grease just to help it on. If it is quite a tight fit, this should just smear out. Right, that's that side in. Maybe a case that I don't need to tap it at all, because if I get this in here like that, then when I push this back through, it'll push that bearing on with it. So let's give that a go. There we are. So look how that's going. It is coming in. It isn't forcing the big bearing in that I can see, so we'll keep going. Okay, let's have a look at how that is. So I just need to get it until in here there's a lip for a circlip, and it's got maybe another couple of mil to go, and then that'll be me. So a few more millimeters, maybe 2, maybe 1. It sounds like it's bottoming out on something. Get this circlip back on, clip pliers, it opens outwards. That's it, snapped in, very good. The big bearing isn't in completely. I prefer if it was, so I'm going to have to give this a shove a bit further. There we go. Let's see how that looks now. That's it. That's it. Snapped in there. Just tapped it with the hammer and screwdriver. So that's the bearing replaced. Now I've just got to rebuild the inside. There's one that's missing, it's the nut. Just gonna have to find a nut for this. It looks like it was broken off. I don't know if I'll be able to get one. They're pretty awkward looking square-headed affair. I should probably put them on opposite sides. I've got no idea how you put the tension correctly on these, so given that those two are broken and I can't put much more tension onto them, I presume they need more tension than was enough to just lift them over the line. I've started wearing these rubber gloves in the workshop because they save your hands quite a bit. And that's it. That bad boy holds on the clutch to the shaft. And that's it.